Hi friends, David here from Learn Christmas Lighting, and today I'm going to show you the light that makes me want to rethink my whole entire Christmas display. Maybe. Let's dive in. Okay, so I realize I'm slightly unprepared, but that's okay. One thing that I added to my Christmas light display in 2023 was garden lights, and specifically the Mattos Designs ones, which are comparably priced to everything else out there anyway, because they have a few things about them that are just a little bit different than other people's garden lights that I really like. Let's talk about what gets me to want to switch my whole display to one type of pixel over another. And I say that kind of jokingly because, you know, it's not. It is, but it isn't, right? The first thing is, like, for example, if we pull up, let's pull up the close-up camera here, is what you get with these garden lights is essentially a small domed light. You see I'm running an animation on them, okay, that is frosted, okay, it's not see-through. A lot of the competitors, the generic garden lights, are see-through, and it's quite large. So you can see across my hand here, it's about 3 fingers wide, okay, and maybe about 2 inches or something like that. It has some holes where you can see them there. You could screw them in to a surface with some very small screws, or, and this is where I said I'm woefully unprepared, there is a stake that snaps in the bottom to shove them into the ground. That's kind of the point of these things, is that they're a garden light. Now, what gets me excited about these? Okay, well, if you've been around the channel for any period of time, you probably know or notice that, like, I'm very much a light show guy, meaning that a lot of people's Christmas shows, and I gotta tread carefully here, are what I would call like a video show, right? Where they do like a lot of matrices and a lot of like video type animations showing actual videos, etc. That's fine and well and good, but I like lights. I like colors that flash and dance and change, and I'm not really focusing on animations as much when I sequence my lights, which I know makes me a little different than other people, but I like lights, right? I'm a lighting guy. I've always worked with lighting. It's kind of my thing. So these garden lights get me really excited for a few reasons. Okay, so in my display this past year, we'll shoot some footage from various Dominar shoots that we've done. I've got these on both the roof of my house, doing my roof outline, and on the ground. Now, why do I like these things so much? Number one is I just like a really big, large white light source that catches the light really well. Number two is these are really low wattage for how big they are, so you can actually run them at 100% and they match a display that's dialed down like a lot of people do to 30 or even less percentage, and they look really good. Number three reason why I love these things so much now is, one, is they were 100% reliable. We had rain, cold, snow, thawing, refreezing, all that stuff. You know, I had a bunch of these on my roof, on my ground, etc. None of them failed. Really good. And with the stakes, they're so fast to put out on a lawn. They're just boom, 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 boom. And then you have a light that, these are 15 lights within about 24 feet, where for just a few strings of these things, in like 5 minutes, you can like cover your lawn in these things or whatever you're going to cover in them, and then you're done. Because they're low wattage. I think they're the same wattage as a regular bullet pixel, and they're 24 foot long with 15 big lights on them. It's like you can cover a lot of blank canvas really quickly with not a lot of lights. Like I think I did in my yard, you'll see, there's like these 3 stripes that go out, like a sun ray, okay? And that's 3 strings of these things, no power injection. You know, just plug them in, zigzag through, done. Easiest part of my display ever. And when it snowed, and I know I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, we don't expect snow, we don't expect a lot of snow. You had a couple inches of snow on top of these, it looked epic. Like, it looked good in grass, but it looked amazing in the snow because it just makes that snow glow, makes it pop, makes it really cool. And so, yeah. These are one thing that I kind of took a gamble on this year with my Christmas display. I was like, okay, I'm just going to buy a bunch of these, and we paid for them, and we do sell them at the Learn Christmas Lighting store, and just put them on the roof, put them in the yard, see what we think about them. The kids ran all over them because they like to play in the yard even when the display's up, and, you know, whatever. In the snow, they were jumping on them and all that stuff, and I was like, but 100%, 0 failures, really good reliability. The colors look really good. They animate well. no bad pixels. I got nothing bad to say about these things. I think a lot of people get excited and kind of do these shows and really dive into like the video-like elements that are like these really complex animations. But man, I gotta tell you, I like lights. I just like colored lights. And maybe that makes me simplistic, but the garden lights are one that I've added a good amount to my display already. I know I'm going to add more in the future because they just rock. Like, they look good, they're reliable, they're easy to put out, especially with those stakes. They're quick, and they're a lot of fun. I had a blast with them this year, and I hope you enjoyed them too. So if you need some of these, check them out. If you're new to Christmas lighting and you haven't done any of this stuff before, grab my free guide. It's 4 things I really wish I knew about Christmas lighting before I started. Get it over at learnchristmaslighting.com, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.